She don't want a man. She just wanna dance.
What's up, everybody? This is Real Talk with Joey Bradley, where we keep it real, and today we have the future all-star, I forgot what position he was, but the same one as Ray Lewis, Alex.
Hey, what's up? It's Alex Vargas recording live from his living room. Thank you, Joey, for having me on the show. I'm really happy to be here right now.
I'm recording live from the basement, so Elia Camellia, our all-star returning guest.
Oh, I'm not a guest.
You're just permanent host.
Yeah, there we go.
Where are you recording from?
The office.
Okay. Anyway, so today in Law in Action, we had this FBI guy come in. Okay, and I first asked him how real is Criminal Minds, for your sake, and he said criminal profiling doesn't work that way, but aside from that, he said that the way most people get caught, their location, is their girlfriends tell them where they are because they're not paying child support.
That's very true.
So I think I'd be great for that job because I can handle the ladies pretty well.
Oh my God, Joey.
So
you're a pretty smooth talker.
Yeah. So do you think you could be an FBI agent?
Me? I think I'd be an awesome FBI agent.
Really?
Yeah, because I like to shoot stuff.
I mean, they don't just shoot. It's a lot of smooth talking. Like Rico Suave. They got to go.
Yeah. But he said he worked at one point 100-hour weeks, and I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you love the job, then it just comes with it.
And this guy might be on my show later, so have you seen Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
He's like Tom Hanks from that. He's like that guy.
So Tom Hanks will be on the show. Is that what you're telling me?
Pretty much.
One day, Alex.
Pretty much what's happening.
Yeah. Tom Hanks came in.
I want a guest star on that one.
Yeah.
And if we're lucky, Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman would be awesome.
She scares me.
She scares you? She's gorgeous.
She's too tight.
So Alex wanted to talk about football today, and so anything. Wait, where are you going to be playing football in college?
I didn't really get that many D1 offers. Actually, that might have been 0, but Ep.3, very interested. So I think right now there's a good chance that I'm probably going to be going to a college called Fairleigh Dickinson to play football.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. They're coming off a losing season, and it's a lot like Madison. So I'm going to...
They have heart. They got
I'm going to go in there and, help them rebuild, do the best I can.
Yeah, no.
Tear it up.
It's going to be a D1 team in your second year.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, I was thinking about this. If you, were to implement a new rule in football, what would it be? Since you play football. And I'll start this off. Because I watch a lot of hockey.
I was going there. I think, football players, they should be allowed a few fights during the game, like in hockey.
Wait. See, I thought about that. I'm like, why don't there as many football fights as hockey fights? But I'm like, throwing 1,000 pounds of force at somebody is what you do every play. So
That's true.
there's a fight every play.
It's basically a fight with helmets on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, back to hockey. I was thinking, on the football field, there's no, white lines. There's a board. There's boards all the way around the field.
Joey, that's arena football.
No, you know how you can run out of bounds, right?
They've made a game like that. It's called arena football boards, and you can get hit over the board.
No, you get tackled into boards.
Yes, Joey. That's how they
that
go.
exists.
I'll send you the link right after the show.
Oh, well, I want that to be mainstream.
Yeah, well, it's pretty. Never mind.
Because I thought about there'd be no escape. If you get that ball, you're gonna get hit really bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like hockey.
Like hockey.
Yeah, or arena football.
Or indoor soccer.
Wait, can't you? Never mind. But there you go. Do you have a way to change the game, Camellia?
Football?
Yeah.
I do soccer. I don't do football.
Wait, what about like how you said about the fights, right?
Fights.
Vargas,
Oh,
how
yeah.
you could have fights.
Yeah.
Why don't they just instead of like having the call the play, just have two coaches fight it out?
I wish the plays weren't so short.
I mean, obviously, Coach Schultz would win every time. So you'd have to have a good coach like that.
Your coaches would be like training just as hard as the players. That's the thing.
Yeah, our coaches are good. They're pretty violent. They're a pretty violent bunch.
Oh, I heard you did the Braveheart speech before a game or two. How'd that go over?
I did. That tradition actually started probably in
1400
the OTAs and the training
Braveheart.
camps.
Wait, what?
That started back in the training camps. I would do the speech, when it was a tough practice or something, or we were going to scrimmage a hard team. So that started during warm-ups, and then just kind of caught on. More people started listening to it. We kind of became a pregame ritual.
Well, I actually listened to it before the podcast to
Really?
get some energy, so it actually kind of worked.
It is.
Yeah.
They got the bagpipes playing, and then yelling. It's the best movie ever made.
It is the best movie. Can we hear your accent? Can you give us a little snippet?
Maybe later in the show, but I am currently not warmed up enough for that. I'm not in the zone.
Well, what was another thing with the with football? The shoot. So wait, what does next year's team look like? Will they be worse? Will they be better?
Oh
Be the
yeah.
same?
Tell us more.
What do the
Okay.
juniors look like?
I'll give the inside scoop.
Don't get in trouble.
Next year most likely will be a positive year. Or it's going to be, a miss. So it's basically a hit or a miss. But I think they're going to be pretty talented. They have, Tommy House at wide receiver, an explosive offensive part. And from what I've heard, we have some big hubba bubbas coming up on the offensive line. Some
300 pounders.
Some big chubby guys. And then I'm hearing that we're running empty backfield, which means more wide receivers.
That's good.
So if you're listening to this and you're a wide receiver, you need to come out next year because I heard this guy named Andy McGuire. I don't know if anybody knows him.
Oh yeah. Who doesn't know him?
Yeah, I think he goes to our school or something. He might be coming out for wide receiver.
Oh.
On defense, I think we're okay. We have Dan Schwab and Nick Hoy.
Oh, Schwab's good.
Down middle linebacker, and got to give a shout out to Denzel and my other boy. He's a bit crazy. Tommy Swagman.
Well, there you go. Oh, I was going to talk about. I didn't go to that many games this year, but supposedly you run the same play every time. Like, what's the deal with
our offense this year was kind of at a disposition with the
Putting it nicely.
Yeah.
small offensive line. Doesn't give the quarterback much time, and that there's good competition this year. So the offense was under a lot of fire.
Yeah. Oh, back to the sports fights. Camille, you said you played soccer?
Yeah, I played soccer for forever. I stopped sophomore year.
Have you ever seen a fight on the field?
Yes.
How'd that go down? Give us a play-by-play. Who won?
Well,
Does the winner not get a penalty? That's how it should work.
Like fight as in like physically or verbally?
Physically. Verbal's like a given. I thought that happens all the time.
Well, I mean, yeah, both of them ended up in red cards.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty intense, but
Have you ever had to fake an injury for soccer?
Have I?
Are you good at that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, am I? Wait.
You know how in the World Cup they're it looks like their legs being sawed off when they fall on the ground.
They're a bunch of wusses. I swear to God.
They fake it.
It's
No, but
so
have you ever had to do
stupid.
that? Have you ever had a fake?
I wouldn't have to fake. I mean, I wouldn't fake it.
Well, okay.
Okay, touchy subject.
Yeah. Because in hockey.
No. Like, I mean, if someone's hurt, then they just stay down. Like, I mean, you don't get enough time where you just, like, want to be taken out. Because if you're hurt and you're taken out, nobody really wants to be taken out.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a teacher for, like, another subject be your coach for anything?
Well, my dad was usually a coach.
Well, I don't think he was your teacher.
Well, I mean...
Mentor, Joey, mentor.
Yeah, mentor. Yeah, my dad was back in the day when I played soccer for the Orange team, because I was, 10. He was my coach then, but... But, I mean, Vargas, all the football coaches are, weight training, so...
Well, there's actually...
what is... Actually, I can't say names. No names, so...
No names?
Yeah.
Well, 3 coaches actually coach in the school. Teach in the school.
Yeah.
And we have, 7 other coaches outside of school. It's probably the best coaching staff besides Stonebridge in Oakton. It's a pretty good coaching staff.
Oh.
It looks really great. I had Mr. Schultz. I have him last period, and before every game, he would tell our whole class what he's gonna do, play by play. It was so great. It was so great. And he would try to have us find fight songs so you guys could run on to. Oh my god.
Oh.
I love him so much.
Oh yeah, I love that big bear.
I have a pretty interesting story that happened to me over the weekend.
Really?
Yeah, okay, so I went to Disney World, okay? I went to this restaurant.
Yeah, God, lucky.
Okay?
I know.
This is what, anyway, so we went to a restaurant, and
Oh, is this the waiter story?
Yeah, it's the waiter story. Okay, just a heads up, I made a waiter cry. This is the...
Out of kindness.
No, you ruined it. No. That's the title, Joey Makes Waiter Cry. And so... Basically what ended up happening is the waiter came up to us, he's all nice and stuff. He told me a funny joke, why do shrimp never share? Because they're shellfish? Like that. I was laughing like crazy in the middle of the restaurant. And then this huge party comes, so he gives us our food and never sees us for 40 minutes. And he feels terrible about it. He's like, don't tip me, I'll buy you guys coffee. So we tip him, and he tries to give the money back, and he's almost in tears. He was red-faced and red eyes.
No. It's so cute.
Have you ever had crazy waiter stories like that?
No.
No, just waiter stories in general.
I have had attractive waiters, but that's about it.
Alex?
Yeah, my waiter stories really aren't that.
Oh, have you ever gotten pissed at a waiter or anything?
No.
No?
Alex, what about you?
I have not, but my grandmother has. We were in Pennsylvania in some fancy schmancy restaurant, and we were eating our food, and she brings over the manager, and we thought she was going to compliment him or something. And she turns out and says the waiter offered horrible service and the food was simply atrocious. And then she just started smiling that whatever she just said was okay, and thought that they weren't going to spit in our food or anything.
No, you say it's bad service after
you
get your food.
I didn't understand. I wanted dessert, but that wasn't going to happen because I wasn't about to get spit on tiramisu or whatever else there.
No, I knew this one girl, and she, if the food didn't taste good, she thought she should get another thing for free.
Mm-hmm.
If she ordered, curry, she should get pad thai for free, because it didn't taste good. Why should she pay for it?
That's a good idea, but, I saw this great prank in, the Tower Heist, the movie.
I need to see that.
Where the guy,
the cockroach, yeah.
Yeah, they take him to a fancy restaurant and...
Lunch is on me.
He's like, we're eating for free. He pulls out the dead cockroach and puts I gotta try that somewhere.
One of my friends did that with hair. He's like, he didn't like his fries, so he just put a hair of his own in it.
That's cool. I'm gonna cut off my finger and put it in there. in a chili bowl.
You would get like $5 million, like no joke.
Don't go to Chili's. They serve fingers.
I thought it was Wendy's. Whatever.
It was definitely Wendy's.
It was.
Yeah.
A chili at Wendy's.
So, can you do an accent for us, Alex? What is your best accent?
Probably English or Scottish.
Oh,
But-
do Scottish.
Do Scottish.
Scottish, you have to be like really drunk and happy,
Not saying you ever have. This is live.
or really angry. So I'm not either right now.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I could try.
Can you say like, I salute Scotland? I can't do the voice. I just rewatched it.
I don't know right now. I can.
What about English? Like,
Whale sounds like Dory. I know how to do that.
that's a good one.
If you want to hear my whale, I can do it.
Oh my God,
Do
it,
humpback.
That's kind of what it is.
Okay, enough. What's your best accent, Camellia?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I try. I used to be able to do it. No, the only impression I've ever been able to do was Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
No, we don't want to hear that.
No, you don't want to
No.
hear it. It used to be really good, but then I stopped watching the show.
That show always scared me.
I hated that show.
Why?
It was,
Why?
it was
No.
gross.
Why?
It's depressing.
What are you talking about?
Their best friend was a piece of wood that didn't speak to him. It scared me. His name was like Plankton
Plank, it
or
was
something.
Plank, yeah.
Yeah, it was Plankton. They had it. They
It
had
was
like
Plank, not
smile-
Plankton.
So great.
That was a weird, and like Rolf, anyway, we're not talking about Ed and Eddie on this show.
What about Johnny Bravo?
Don't bring that up either.
That show shouldn't even be for kids. He's just trying to pick up ladies the whole time.
But I mean, so
Yeah, Johnny Bravo was the ladies' man.
He was the ladies' man. Yeah. What I'm not my best. I have like a good Russian accent. I like to think I have a good one.
Do your best Russian accent.
I will do my best Russian accent.
You can do it.
Yes.
Keep it going. I like this.
I don't want to talk like this anymore. No, there was one sort of individual who I think changed his accent, and don't say his name, but
what are you talking about?
have you ever like met someone who you know is faking an accent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you can just tell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I know this person, and I feel like they are trying to like stress their accent too hard because sometimes they have it and sometimes they don't, and I can't really tell like what's real and what's not.
Yeah. That's always confusing.
Yeah.
So, Alex, since you are clearly the most experienced with ladies on the show. What is your one advice
Long term.
for
No, man,
for
no.
getting the ladies or for keeping the ladies, whichever you prefer to say?
Yeah, I'm a married man. But go on.
But what is your how do you keep the ladies? How do you
How do you keep a lady?
yeah.
I can tell you.
Okay, from one.
You really, the most important thing I've found in my experience with my woman,
You gotta lie.
you have no, Joey,
Joey, don't even.
not on
No.
this show. As men, you really got to pay attention to their feelings. You got to be sensitive when they're feeling insecure, or they're in a bad place. And most importantly, you got to make eye contact.
It's all about that eye contact.
About the eye contact, don't be shy. Just don't worry about it. Just let things roll.
Oh, okay, wait. Speaking of eye contact, when a teacher's like chewing you out,
I
don't
hate
look at
that.
them in the eye. Look at them at the top of their forehead. It makes them uneasy. They stop getting mad at you. I've perfected that art.
From now on.
It's so good. Like, look at the top of their hairline. They're like, they stop yelling. It's the little things to get to them.
Oh my god, I can't wait to do that. I'm gonna go in tomorrow when the teacher is yelling at me, which they probably will do. Ugh.
Just look and they're like, wait. Like, they don't say anything, but they're just confused. They don't know what they're talking about anymore. It's my strategy.
Joey, that's such a good idea.
I got that from The Office, but it actually works.
Oh, Joey, you shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
Back on topic.
Okay, back on topic. What was your keeping a lady idea?
Mine or his?
Yours,
What?
Camellia.
Oh, basically, like, you need to treat them, like, basically, like Alex is saying, you need to treat them the way they want to be treated. If they're like, oh, no, nothing's wrong, don't just be like, oh, okay. No, obviously there's something wrong. You have to ask them about it. And just, make eye contact. Do not be shy. If you are shy, you will go nowhere in life.
They will eat you up.
They will eat you up and you will never get laid.
They will. Unless you're like, who's that guy out there, Channing Tatum, or, that Ryan guy.
Oh, whoa.
That's generally the reaction.
Oh, God.
That guy can be.
Whoa. This show just got the explicit rating.
Why?
Joey.
Okay, actually I think that got it, but
Ryan Gosling, I could go on and on about him.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of liked my other topic better. Do you have any strategies to deal with people who are screaming at you?
Oh, yeah.
The only time I like screaming is if it's coming through my headphones.
No. Like, if a teacher's chewing you out or something. I got the look at the top of the
That's a
forehead.
good one. I'm going to have to do that from now on. But
I'm a good student, so it doesn't happen to me.
I actually can't help when teachers are like,
Okay,
I just can't help but laugh. It's not that I'm laughing at them. It's just funny to me that an adult is yelling at me for a school subject. It's just funny.
I've been yelled at a lot. I don't live in an abusive household or anything, but I'm a kid. I get yelled at by my parents. So have you ever I've experimented on different strategies. Like when I can tell they're gonna yell at me, I'm like, okay, we're gonna try this one out. I've tried from denying it completely. I have no idea what you're talking about. You just deny it to the end. That doesn't work. But
That never works.
the thing is, agree with them, to no end. That makes them stop.
No,
That's for
it
me.
doesn't.
I think, agreeing. My mom caught on though. She's like, she knows when I'm agreeing. Listening.
Or have you ever said the things that your parents say back to them, like their little phrases?
they hate that. They hate that.
By accident, I'll say it. She'll be like, Alex, clean your room. I'll be like, clean your room. What'd you say to me?
What do you do when you're okay, it's bad. I get it when a teacher is yelling at you, you start laughing. But what do you do when your parents are yelling at you and you start laughing?
I think then they just give you that look of disappointment.
That's the worst.
Yeah. No. Okay. The thing with the teacher is you're never gonna see them next year.
That's what I'm saying. If they're yelling, I can understand if my boss yelling at me. I'd be respectful. But my teacher yelling at me, you didn't turn in the homework on time. I'll be like, okay, I didn't choose to do it. There's nothing I'm going to say elsewise. I actually have a funny story. One time, I got yelled at for passing a note.
Oh, okay.
And it was a very, I don't remember what was on the note. It was with a chain of people, but it was probably about the teacher, and it was very bad stuff.
Oh God.
That was being said, descriptive.
Oh God.
So he wanted the note, and he was going to read it to himself and out loud.
Oh God.
He made that clear to me. So first, I tried to run away from him, but then he looked like he was going to chase me down, and that's the type of teacher.
Did you eat it? You should have ate it.
I just put it in my mouth.
You did! Oh my gosh!
I started chewing, and I turned around like freaking Smeagol from Lord of the Rings, and he was looking at me like I was crazy. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know I didn't know what I was doing.
That's a pretty juicy note.
Yeah, I ripped it up and I shoved
Ate it. Oh man, I can't top that.
Have you ever had any of the teachers like actually read notes in front of the class?
I don't think they've ever read it in front of the class, but they've read.
I've had like 2, but they were never good. It was never like
Juicy.
yeah. Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you reread the note?
Yeah, they read the note.
No, can you? What did it say?
Had very explicit details.
They read, but can't you not read that in front of the class?
I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but have you ever done the fake note to get some brownie points with your teacher?
Oh, I think I thought about it. Was it the one where you write like, "Hello, Mr. Whatever your teacher name is," and throw it across the room so they can see it, so they read it?
And then like they're like, "What is this?" And then on the note, it's like, "Oh my God, I love so and so. He's the best teacher in the world. God, I'm learning so much today. How are you?"
Oh! I have an embarrassing one. Okay, so one time, this happened last year, and it was during an elective class, and I was writing about how much like I adore this teacher, but it was like the fact that I wanted to marry him, and he confiscated
this
note.
one.
What?
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
What other elective were you in? With a male teacher.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious, wasn't it?
Okay, anyway, Alex doesn't know, but anyway.
Okay, so he confiscated this note, and let me tell you, for the rest of the year, it was the most awkwardest class of my life.
I love that class, man. That was the best class ever.
Best class ever, but it was so awkward. Never write good things about your teachers if you don't want them to find out. Especially if you don't want them to know where you want your honeymoon.
Wait, what?
Never mind.
Okay. Well, I think that's a good point to leave off on the show. So this was episode, I think 4 of Real Talk with Joey Bradley.
It's 3.
3. We're signing off.
Hey, Joey. Do you want me to do the Braveheart speech?
Yes. Okay, we'll end with that. We'll end with the Braveheart speech.
All right.
Wait, do you want to do like the beginning with like, we didn't come to fight for them?
Joey, do you know how to do the part that I need you to do?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I watched it like half an hour ago.
Okay. So you just say.
I know what to say. Dude.
I'm gonna start it. I am William Wallace, and then I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew. I see a whole army of my countrymen here in defiance of tyranny. You have come to fight as free men, and free men you are. But what will you do with that freedom? Will you fight?
No. We didn't come to fight for them.
Yes.
Shit, what's the line?
Fight, and you may die.
Oh.
Run, and you'll live, at least a while. Dying cold in your beds, many years from now. Would you be willing to trade all days, from this day to that, for one chance, just one chance, to come back here as young men and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, they may take our lands, but they will never take our freedom!
That's the best way to end the show. I'm gonna record that. That's gonna be our ringtone, Alex. That's gonna be our ringtone.
Oh God.
Okay, thank you, Alex, so much for being on the show. You're one of the best guests ever. And signing off.